Hello everyone, welcome back to Edgington, the city on the edge here in Timber and Stone 1.52. So, last time we saw our food continually skyrocket as we build more and more of these food barrels. So, very soon, I hope to have a nice centralized, away from the front doors kind of issue with our storage supplies. Our supplies storage, I should say. So we've got a bunch of resource crates here, and we've got an increasing number of food barrels. Stone hammer has broken. Okay, do we have many of those left? Yes, we have 13 of them. We're fine. What I am going to do though is add a couple more stone hoes. So there we go. We're also expanding out the boulevard a little bit so we can get this more in. Oh, and we have the last seedling necessary to complete these 2 rows. Hooray. Which now gives us... Oh boy, let's do a count, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 trees that we can continually grow and reharvest off of the mainland. So, heck willing, Margaret will rarely ever have to go back to the mainland to deal with getting some lumber for us. And we haven't seen any monsters yet, and I kind of hope it stays that way, but who knows. Are you going to grab that copper? No, you're not. You're grabbing something else. Okay. Mining stone. But yes, last time we saw Clover arrive. Clover might end up being an infantry, but is currently a fisherman, just to further fuel our ridiculous climb of food supply. And then we also got Bumblebee Flower, who I think was named Elwood to begin with, who is now one of our miners as well. So, hopefully that will alleviate Penguin's requirement, but Penguin is still a fairly decent miner, so we will at the very least be waiting for Bumble to overtake them. And beyond that, I'm just keeping an eye out for monsters, because I'm sure they're going to come in force soon. But no, we haven't even seen, like, any animals around. Any new animals, I should say. Whew. Penguin's just tuckered out completely. Well, now is your time to shine, then. I've got some iron there, I've got some tin. Some iron there, some iron there. Can't mine iron because our one bronze pickaxe broke fairly recently. So, we can't really mine iron just yet until we get sufficient copper to make more bronze. And the only way that we get that is by finishing up this long line. How are we doing on the food storage over here? We've got 963 food so far. Currently we're at 300 and we're approaching the limits there. We are absolutely, by definition, pushing it to the limit. And you're currently having some food, I see. Sleep autonomously baked on fatigued. Good. And wait in hole while idle. I think that's good otherwise. And oh yes, let's make sure you remember to have a torch on you, because it allows me to know where you are at all times of the night, which is helpful, because having somebody wandering around when they shouldn't be at night is really dangerous, so I don't particularly want to risk that very much. Let's see, so this should be 3, 6, and 8, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So there needs to be 2 more blocks of fieldstone out there, but we'll wait, at least for the moment. I mean, we will be putting a roof on this. We currently definitely need to put a roof over here. It doesn't actually affect anything, is the weird part, though. Like, there is no advantage to putting roofs on your buildings. It just looks nice. And it's often said that after a while in this game, you sort of enter a kind of creative mode, because you find that you can take on more or less any threat that comes along. Penguin alone, oh boy, we've breached 1,000 food, jeez. Penguin alone took on like a dozen enemies only a couple episodes ago. And then it's just a matter of digging up the riches that you need, and you can get the tools you need, and then you can build the stuff you want. So, we've got wheat back on the manufacturing as well. But I think we're good for food. The day I see that food dropping interminably is going to be a really rough one, that's for sure. But I believe I checked just some of this stuff to be clipped off because it doesn't look very nice. Honestly, the continent is kind of wrecked from the variety of necromancers that we saw early on. Haven't seen one of those for a while, hope I don't. More importantly, I really, really hope I don't encounter another matriarch. Because we have these two ballistae at the front here, and those are capable of taking out quite a bit of stuff, but I've seen like a half dozen bolts go into a necromancer and the necromancer didn't remotely fall over, so I don't honestly know how many a matriarch will take, and a matriarch is at least my definition of the end game boss in this game, so it might be fine, it might not be, I don't know. I hope I don't have to find out. Okay, I can definitely see 2 pieces of copper here. Not much else. So as long as Bumble gets over to that eventually, which I don't seem to be because they're getting some tin. No, some stone. Okay, fine. And how much raw copper do we have? 1. So the next piece we get is another barrel, basically. Oh, and we've already got 1 more barrel set to appear, increasing our limits even further. How much food do we have just currently waiting around in our fishermen? I'm curious. Clover has 34. Ellie has 16. Aeneas, who can walk on water as we found, has 7, and climbing, because Aeneas does this a lot. 5 on Seth, who also has some leather tunic. And none on Samantha, but Samantha just got here, so yeah. Wait, what level fisherman is Aeneas, actually, come to figure it? 9! Aeneas is a 9th level fisherman. Okay. Or fishing person, I guess. Fisher? Fisher. A 9th level fisher. In the grounds. Yeah, we are not going to be wanting for food for quite a while, I think. Or at least I hope. Now, the math says that I need somewhere in the region of, like, by now, probably in the mid-700s, I want to say, per day to feed all of my people. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with that, because we did get at least 1 overeater, and overeaters eat more. A little bit more. But, hopefully it won't be too big of an issue. How have you not mined that yet? Like, it's right there. You should be able to mine that. Actually, that question, why haven't you mined that? It's just tin. Can you seriously not mine tin with that pick? Huh. I know you can mine copper, so I guess the tiers must go copper, tin, bronze, steel. Or copper, tin, bronze, iron, steel. What's our capacities on that? Oh, easy, we're fine. Fine, no problems there. We used to have, for those of you who do not recall, we used to have just like a little pseudo cave, which is where this little shape comes from, around here, and we'd have like 4 or 6, I want to say, mining stockpiles around it. And we kept that until one of our founders sadly passed away in a goblin warg attack. And then we decided it was time to actually properly fortify that area, because the mainland is not a pleasant location in the least. And it looks like the fieldstone's been laid down, so let me put in a bit more of that. Let's see, I want that. And I know we want 2 more blocks out. Whoop. And there. Okay, that should be correct. Another broken stone hoe. I presume we still have a fair few of those, but let's take a look. We still have 9. Okay. It's level 13 woodchopper. Congrats, Margaret. Getting even better at this. And then you can see we basically have a training zone down here for you. You should be fine. It is nice that you can do that. You can just put down trees decoratively. Like, that is entirely a thing. You can make bushes as well. But, it is definitely good to have your own stuff. How is Penguin doing for fatigue? Yeah, oh, there. Fatigue is middling. We'll leave that for now. Except Taylor has gathered one food, fish. And I thought you were leveling up, dude. Come on. Ah. So yes, most of our actual township currently is invested in fishing. They do have other professions. Resenda, for example, is our tailor. But more or less anyone who was not immediately required, who wasn't a farmer or a herder, as in the case of Beatrix over here, is just involved with making more fish. And it makes sense that our community would be so heavily invested in fish, because we are literally hanging over the ocean these days. So, yeah. Makes sense to me, at least. And we haven't hit night since we got 2 more people, so I'm just going to register 2 more beds to be made. So, let's see, we want furniture, we want 2 cloth beds. So let's have one there, and let's have one here. There. Good. And then our new residents can sleep. And who knows, we might even get some more, because our food is... We've passed 1,111. Wow. Oh, Hazar is a level 15 stonemason. That is just a running gag at this point. Hazar has no actual, like, designated profession. I just set them to be... Oh, level 4 minor mumble, yay. I just set them to be a stonemason because at the time we needed a stonemason. Because we were trying to get this boulevard built quickly. And I've just never changed it since. So... Oops, I guess. Okay, yeah, I'm collecting some more wheat. Good. I don't know if, like, an entire community made of overeaters could get through all the food that we have right now. Not quickly, anyways. We're just generating so much. It is nice to have a couple of sort of quiet episodes. Is that something I need to worry about over here? Yep, we have spiders. There are 4 spiders over here. Are there any more elsewhere? Is that the only thing I have to worry about? Yeah, there's just 4 spiders, so when Penguin wakes up, I'll have them go deal with that. Oh, my goodness. I thought that music was going to go sinister very quickly. L13 infantry, please. And walk patrol routes. Now, we don't really have a second set of armor for Clover to be going around with, so alas, it's just Penguin for the time being. But that's fine. As long as Bumblebee over here is able to actually pick up the iron, or the copper, we should be fine. In fact, how much do we have of that right now? 1. Okay, so next piece. Good. And let's put some more cobble on the listing here, because we don't have very much. And we're going to need a bit more of it than we do currently need anything else over here, because we're currently building over the void, which is not good. So Hazar, get to work. We do have 2 stonemasons, because, again, we needed to use our stone stockpile to make some prettiness. Because we have, like, raw stone down here, and I guess it's passable, but for a more, like, developed area, like up here, you really want to have something that isn't just raw stone. Because it's plain, it's dull looking, and also, crucially, it is not very durable when a necromancer starts hurling things at it. In fact, I've seen it be set on fire and die, so yeah, we kind of need to be wary of that. And is this cobble 2? No, that's brick 3. Okay, brick requires that we actually have some dirt, which there is a limited supply of, unless you can get it from a trader, which is a strange concept, but nonetheless. It's not the thing that we're after right now. We're after copper. Is that more copper? That's iron. No. Copper is more of a brownish colour. Maybe we'll get lucky and someone will visit with a copper pickaxe, who knows. But it's getting into dusk now, which means it will soon be night time. And my watch shall begin again. But But if all we have to deal with is spiders, I'll be happy. Spiders go down in one hit. Everything else, not so much. And it's not even very many spiders. So we will hopefully be able to take them down quite happily. Hopefully, before their mother comes along. Yeah, we definitely need to get some more to fill that out, because that's still got some space to go. Okay, there we go, that's better. So what's our storage capacity on food? Well, we are almost maxing out food. Yet again! Jeez, I may have to take some people off being fishermen, because this is getting kind of ridiculous. In fact, I think I will. Where's, Samantha the Great? There you are. So you're currently level 4 fisherman, but you are intended to be an archer, so kindly do that. And where's Seth? Because Seth, I think, is also currently set to be another fisherman, unless he's gone to sleep. Yep, he has. Set you to be an archer. Here we go. Our food is ludicrous right now in its monument, so... Storage cap reached, build more food barrel. Yep, over 1,200 food. I wouldn't have said that that much food was what you needed here. Like, even as an abstract measurement, that seems way too much for a settlement of this size. But, you know what? I was never in Scouts, so what do I know? So Penguin is... Is it a boar? Yeah, that's a boar. Penguin is currently walking up this way, I believe. Yeah, there they are. Phew. A definitely very profitable few days. Well, actually no, because if every day in this game is two episodes, so it's like a profitable day. But yesterday was pretty good as well, so there's that. Oh good, Bumble does have a torch. But do we have any more? No, no copper just yet. Come on! I need the copper. Oh, and we're getting dusk now as well. People should be going to bed soon. Emphasis on should. It remains to be seen whether they actually do. So yeah, Resender is meant to be a tailor. Clover... Clover might be an infantry. Or it might just be a switch. Clover could be an infantry and a miner. That's an option. Where's Penguin gone to? Penguin is, I think, up here? Oh, no, a stone hammer is broken. It's because you're using it so much, mate. Yeah, Penguin is making their way back down here. And then we'll be going this way to deal with spiders. Hopefully. But since we have less need of food right now, significantly less need of food, that's okay. I might just turn some of the people who are presently fishermen into miners just to get through that mine a bit faster. Jeez. I've never had a settlement that had this much food. All about cheating anyways. Man, these lamplights have taken so much punishment. They're almost always the first things that go whenever someone with capacity of projectiles and like terrain damage comes in, because goblins will shoot at them, necromancers will shoot at them. You can tell by the patches of fire around them basically what happens to them. Yep, everybody's getting their torches out. In fact, do you even have one? I don't think you're set to have one yet, Clover. There you go. Surely Resender's set to... No, Resender isn't set to have a torch. Okay. Let's give you one then. And... Aeneas? No. Huh. Evidently I need to make some more torches. Copper ingot has been crafted. Hooray! One more for the barrel pile. People are not going to be having any trouble with food, but I'm going to have trouble getting rid of these food barrels until we get a whole ton more copper, it seems. But okay. It is evening. People are going to sleep. Time for bed. And I get to watch Penguin take out some of these spiders, hopefully. Yeah, I can see one right there. And Penguin soon will as well. So, I hope you've enjoyed. I've been lying in bed, this has been Edgington. I'll catch you all.